He walked to the same spot every single day, rain or shine. For 7 years he waited, but who or what was he waiting for? This is the heart-stirring story of a dog whose loyalty moved an entire city to tears. It started in a small town in Japan. In a quiet neighborhood, not far from Shibuya Station, a college professor named Ueno lived a modest, peaceful life. Every morning, he'd walk to the station to catch his train to work. And every morning, his loyal Akita dog, Hachiko, would walk with him. Hachiko wasn't just a pet. He was Ueno's best friend. Wherever the professor went, Hachiko wasn't far behind. Neighbors often smiled at the sight of them walking side by side, and when Ueno left for work, Hachiko would sit by the station gate, tail gently wagging, watching the world go by, waiting for Ueno's return. At 3 p.m., sharp, like clockwork, Hachiko would jump up, ears alert, tail wagging furiously. He would race to the gate as the train pulled in, eyes scanning the crowd, and then there he was. Ueno would smile, bend down, and greet Hachiko like it was the best part of his day. This was their beautiful routine. But one spring day, Hachiko waited and waited. The train came. The passengers stepped out, but Ueno never did. That day, tragedy struck. Professor Ueno had suffered a sudden brain hemorrhage at work. He collapsed at his university and died before anyone could even call for help. He would never return to Shibuya Station. But Hachiko didn't know that. That evening, when the professor didn't show up, Hachiko stayed. He curled up near the gate, ears twitching, watching each train that arrived. And when night fell, he walked home, alone. The next day, he returned, then the next, then the next. For weeks, months, eventually years, Hachiko returned to that same exact spot every single day, waiting for his beloved friend to come home. At first, some people at the station tried to chase him away, but others, commuters, students, shopkeepers, began to notice him. They learned his story, and slowly, Hachiko became a quiet symbol of loyalty and hope. Years passed. The world changed around him. New buildings rose, fashion trends came and went, trains got faster, but Hachiko remained. Rain, snow, burning summer heat. Nothing could stop him. He was always there, waiting. Children grew up visiting him. Street vendors would leave him scraps of food. Commuters began bringing umbrellas to shade him on hot days. Local papers picked up the story, then national ones. People traveled from other cities just to see the dog who waited. One young journalist was so touched, he wrote a heartfelt article titled, "Faithful Dog Waits for Deceased Master Every Day." It went viral, and just like that, Hachiko became a national symbol of loyalty. The government honored him. The train station installed a statue in his likeness while he was still alive. And through it all, Hachiko never missed a day. On March 8, 1935, after nearly 10 years of waiting, Hachiko passed away. They found him lying peacefully in the exact spot where he had waited for so long. The nation mourned. Newspapers ran headlines. Radio stations gave tributes. Thousands attended his memorial. His statue became a national monument and still stands today, right outside Shibuya Station. But Hachiko's story didn't end there. His story inspired books, films, and even school curriculums. People from around the world learned his name. His statue became a global landmark, a meeting spot, a tourist attraction, and a place of reflection. And today, nearly 100 years later, he is still remembered as the dog who never gave up hope. Narrator, gentle, reflective tone. From this video, we've learned that true loyalty never fades. Whether it's between humans or animals, real love doesn't count time. It simply waits, hopes, and holds on. Hachiko's story teaches us that even in a fast-moving world, the quiet power of faithfulness can touch hearts, cross cultures, and live on for generations. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For more inspiring stories that restore your faith in love, loyalty, and the human and animal spirit.